How was your week?
Good.
Oh, why is this saying test? Wait, I don't want it to be test.
We want it to be live.
No, it's live, but it named
Oh, hi
the
guys.
it named the stream test.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
Oh,
that's all
and it
right.
just
We can
flashed.
we rename it once it.
Okay,
Let me
when
see
it's
let me
done.
see if I could find it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's just odd. Okay, it's all good.
Hi.
Hey guys,
Hey, hey,
welcome back.
hey.
This is Dwayne,
This is Danita. Hi, everyone.
and this is Into the Woods, y'all. Anita, it is the 31st of March.
Yeah, that's
Can you believe
crazy.
it?
That
Mm.
is, it's why is it going so fast? I don't
I
understand.
don't know. Seems like we
I
were
don't get it.
just in January talking
Forget
about
that.
coming into the new
December.
year.
No.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Everything is just going so fast. I don't know. I don't know. I
Going
needed to
very,
slow
very
down a little
fast.
bit.
Yeah. But I've been telling everybody this is the end of the first quarter. And so,
Yep.
reassess, pivot if you have to, and, doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
reassessing, I'm pivoting if I need to. So,
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. Me too. Me too. You have to. So to
yeah,
make sure that you hit all your goals. So yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have some good things happen. I think the last time we were talking, you had
I
some
was
a
stressed.
situation going on, and tell us what was going on and how did it go?
I was stressing. Why was I stressing? It's so good now. I don't even remember what what I was stressing about. I
Hmm.
think what happened?
I
So
think it was
I
about
applied
your
for a new
job.
job. I
Yeah.
think we talked to you guys about that,
Hmm.
and they presented an offer, but there was a little hiccup that happened, and they had to resubmit the offer to me. But
Hmm.
I was stressing because I thought that with this hiccup that they weren't going to give me the job anymore, and I was like, I'm just going crazy. But it
Right.
turned out everything is fine. The job is mine. And this was my last week at work. So actually, Monday would be my last day at my current job. And then I start the new job on the following week. So,
Woohoo!
yes, see, guys, look at that. I forgot what the problem was. I made up a whole story that was not true. And now everything turned out fine. So, yeah,
Right.
I'm excited.
Well, good for you. Yeah, I'm glad that worked out.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Worked
you.
out in your
Yeah,
favor.
listen. It did. It did. There was a couple of other things that happened that I went nuts about, but at the
Hmm.
end of the day, guys, here I am smiling and everything is great.
Well, good, good, yeah, yeah. And I mean, we talked about this before that there's so many times that we tell ourselves a story that takes us down a path, and so um, being willing and able to maybe rewrite that story helps us a great deal in how we interact with life and people and just circumstances.
Yeah, that's true. That's so
Hmm.
true. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
living example of it. If you guys go back and watch the show, you will understand why we are laughing so much now. Pure stress, guys.
Ooh, okay, okay. So last week on the job, and then coming up, and then week
Mhm.
after starting the new job.
Yeah.
You excited?
I'm excited and scared because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to expect. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what personalities I'm going to run into.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to get along with people?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to try not to project that because sometimes what you expect is
Mm-hmm.
what you get.
Is what you
So
get.
I'm
That's
going
right.
to
That's
just
right.
say I'm excited to start a new journey and to just grow
Mm-hmm.
more.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was
Good.
this is what we want to do this year. So here we go.
Here we go. Be careful what you ask for, or
Hello,
enjoy
hello.
what you ask for. Let's say that. Enjoy what you ask
Enjoy
for.
it. Enjoy
Enjoy what you
it.
ask
Yeah.
for.
So
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I'm enjoying it. So Open
Oh,
doors to
good.
new things. So I'm
Oh,
happy.
I love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, let's see what's going on me. So I've my group my 15-day challenge program
Nice.
ended 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So 15 days. That time ran by so quickly, and
That's fun.
I learned quite a bit in the program, just like the
Mm-hmm.
people who had joined the program, and
Mm-hmm.
still learning as people are commenting, and I'm in the process of doing the survey to the post group survey. So I
Right.
sent that out and waiting for feedback. I've gotten some good feedback so far, and then my new group is going to start next month. But end
Yay.
of next month, beginning of the next month. So
Okay.
either 2 weeks or 4 weeks. But yeah, so that's starting, and so that's
Okay.
exciting because it's new. It's a new group, and the people who are joining the group first are going to be the founding members that come
Okay.
across from the old group, and and we go from there. So
Well, what is this group going to be about, or you'll tell us later?
yeah, we'll tell more later.
Okay.
Everybody, if they've been watching my videos, they've seen me kind of putting it out there. Ready, set,
Mm.
grow. Ready, set, grow is the promotion that you will see, and you'll see when you see those different videos, you'll see it'll have on it life tip number 1, life tip number 2, life tip number 3. So those are the things that Ready Set Grow is going to be trying to help people with. A lot of times
Sure.
people are stuck in places and they need someone to really just kind of help them get unstuck. And so that's what Ready Set Grow is
It's
designed to
about.
do.
Nice.
Get unstuck.
Nice, nice,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Um, and I went away on spring break.
You surely did. How was that?
We did, yeah. Let me tell you that story. So I should have. So for everybody who's out there, Water and me, it's not like we hate each other, but we have a
Love
healthy,
hate
respectful
relation.
relationship with each other.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and so I decided that I was going to challenge Water. My son wanted to go watch a basketball game, so we went to North Carolina for the game. And while we were there, there is a whitewater rafting facility. And I was convinced to go on the whitewater rafting stuff.
Okay.
And I should have known when they made you watch the safety video and when they made you sign the waiver. I should have known
Oh
something was
no.
up. So we
Okay.
went. So we went down this thing, and it's a for anybody who knows in North Carolina, it's a natural. It's a natural feature that they have harnessed it. So they've built a park around this thing, right? And so you put on your helmet and you put on your life vest and you watch the video and you sign the waiver thing and you get in and you're supposed to go. It's levels, right? So the first level you go down and it's a little family kind of level, and the next level gets a lot harder, and the next level and so forth. So we went down the first 2 levels, no problem. I mean, I was like, this is like no,
Easy.
this is easy. It wasn't easy, but it was okay. And so we go through go to the third level. So we go up, hitting it up a notch now, and we get into this space. So you come over the rapids, and there's another rapid down there, but between the two, there's a swirl. The water is swirling. Okay, and so you got to give enough force to get across the first rapids, over the swirling water, to get up the rocks for the next rapid, so you can go down. And so our boat gets stuck between the two rapids, and in the little swirly thing. And so so we made a couple of attempts and we didn't get it. And so the guide who's in the boat, he's steering. He said, "Okay, this time when I say row, when I say forward, right? Because you have to practice all that. When I say forward, I need you guys to keep paddling." Because what was happening is he would say forward, 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 and some people would stop. And anyway, so with a boat, you gotta paddle together. So he said forward, forward, and he kept yelling forward. And so I'm digging in because I want to get out of this thing. Okay. Other people, I know they may have been enjoying themselves, but I want to get out. So I'm digging in. And so we're moving, and we made it almost, Danita, almost up the rapids. And we started coming back down. And as we came back down, the boat twisted. And when it twisted, it went like this. And I'm sitting on the side.
Right, that went over.
Like, well, we didn't go over yet. Somebody, the guy, 2 people in front of me went over. So there's 5, 6, 8, 9. So there are like 9 of us in the boat, on the raft. So the guy goes out, and the boat's like this. So I'm hanging out of the boat, and Charmaine is holding on to my pants on this side to try to keep me in the boat. And I'm hanging and I think I was hanging for a good long while. It seemed like a long time, I'm saying.
Right, probably 2 minutes.
And so finally, I'm hanging out the boat. I said, "This doesn't make. I'm getting back in the boat." And the moment I said I'm getting back in the boat, like I fell out the boat.
Oh no!
Fell out the boat in the water. Yes, fell out the boat in the water. So anyway, in the safety video. And, as they were orienting, they said, "Hey, if you fall out, grab onto the line that goes around the raft." So I grab onto the line that's going on the raft, except there's a problem. We're still between these 2 rapids with the water going like this, right? Mm-hmm. And so if I'm holding onto the boat, holding onto the line, and the boat's moving, what happened was, like, I banged my head against the rock. I got a helmet on, so my head's going like this against the rock. Let me see. Can you guys see this?
Your bruise. Ooh.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, my leg, right? And so because the boat is moving faster than me and I'm still hanging on, the boat comes over me. The raft is over me. So I'm under the raft.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
Right, under the raft. And you know what's under the raft?
What, rocks?
Water. Water is under the raft. There's no air under the raft, Anita. No air under the raft. There's water and me under the raft. No. As the water's going into my nose, into my mouth, and I'm thinking to myself, this is it. Like, this is it, right? So, so the guy's yelling, the guide, he's yelling, "Let go, let go, let go, let go of the raft." And I'm thinking to myself,
what am I do that for?
Why would I let go of a perfectly good boat? Because if I let go of the boat, I don't have anything, right?
Right.
Yes.
But it's on top of you. If you keep holding on to it, it's going to keep you
It's going to keep you on top of me. Yeah. So I had to make a decision. And so finally I decided I was going to let go of the raft. And and as the boat is going away, he yells, "Chin up, toes up." Chin up, toes up, right? That's what you're supposed to do. And I said, okay, well, I don't know because it's right now, I'm getting ready to drown. And it's like, how stuff, goes like this in your head? Like when that's going on, it's like slow motion. Because you're having all these thoughts, like you're making all these decisions, right? You're having all these thoughts like, okay, should I let go of the boat? Should I not let go of the boat? The guy's telling me chin up and heads up, or chin up and toes up. Do I want to do that? Where's the water going to take me? So anyway, so I said, okay, so I head up, chin up. And when I did that, because I got my life jacket on, the rapids just took me, and I started moving, right? Mm-hmm. So I come over the second rapids, and my boat, I'm not even sure where my boat was, my raft. I don't know where Charmaine, where Blake was. And another raft is going by, and the guy says, "Swim to me." And I start trying to swim to him, but the water, the water is hitting against me so much because I'm swimming this way and the water's going across me, right? So
Mhm.
because it wasn't like going in the direction
Right, in
of
the
the
same
rapids,
direction as me.
right? I'm trying to
Okay.
go this way, and the more I'm swimming, the water's pushing me. And so I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. Well, let me back up and tell you part of the story that, yeah, this is my fault. So anyway, so we decided we were gonna go do this thing, and I said, well, I'm not gonna fall in. So I didn't
Mhm.
wear the right clothes. I had on
Oh.
jeans and I
Mhm.
had on shoes. Not shoes, but
Yeah.
yeah, not like water
Water
shoes and
shoes.
so on. So anyway, so the reason I couldn't swim was because the water's going against me, and because do you know how much water jeans take up?
No,
A
a
lot,
lot.
because and then they get heavy. So
Yeah.
you
So the
get
weighing you down now.
it's weighing me down now. And so finally, I was like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. And so finally, the guy from the other raft says, "Reach out and grab my," because he pushed his paddle out, and it
Mhm.
was just, you know, just little outside of reach,
Mhm.
just little
Oh
outside
my
of reach.
God.
And so I couldn't. I'm reaching for it, and I couldn't grab it. And I said, okay, if I don't grab this thing right now, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. And
Right.
I'm in the water, and I lunged for dear life. Now I understand. In the Bible they talk about that woman with the issue of blood, and they
Mhm.
said that she just grabbed the little tip, the edge, the bottom part
Yeah.
on the
Uh,
backside of her
uh-huh.
garment. I
Yeah. Oh
understand.
my gosh.
I
That's how you.
understand desperation. So I grabbed the thing and I held on, and so the guy pulled me, and so I'm now holding on to his raft on the
Right.
lines that's going on the side. And so he said, "Okay, I'm going to pull you up." And so he got it, and he's pulling me up. And so all these people on his boat, right, on his raft. I keep saying raft, boat. But so as he pulls me up, I hear everybody in the boat says, "He has on jeans. He has on boots. I've never seen anybody." In the raft with boots." So I get in the boat and the raft, and I just laid down on the
You
floor.
tired now.
I was tired. I was tired. I just laid down on the floor, and so the guy, this because he said, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" And yes, I said I was okay. And so finally, I rested a little bit, and they got me back in my right raft. And so I get in the
Mhm.
raft, and I'm sitting there for a little bit. And the guide from our raft, he said, "Hey, do you think you got another one in you?" And I said, "Come on, let's go, let's go." So we went over
What?
again, and the next time, so I almost fell out again, but I didn't fall out. So a couple of things I learned about in this story, right?
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
just got you guys are gonna have to wait for all the content that comes out of this story here. Number one, you gotta have the right equipment. You gotta have the right stuff. You gotta have
Mhm.
the right clothes. You have the right whatever, right? So if
Mhm.
you're in a
Mhm.
particular space, you can probably do what you want
Mhm.
with what you have,
Right.
but it would be so much simpler if you had the right stuff,
Had the right equipment. Mhm.
right? The right
That's so true.
community around you, the right
Yep.
training, the right routine, right? The
Mhm.
right mentor, right. So all those things, right? You gotta have the right stuff. So you got to
Okay.
plan. That's the first thing.
Mhm.
Number two, when you hold on to old things, you don't move.
Yeah. You stay
I
stuck.
had to let go, and it was scary to let go.
Mhm. Because you felt safe.
Yeah, because with this,
You felt
even
safe.
though the boat is on, even though the thing is on top of me, I can't breathe. I'm drinking water. I'm like, I'm not letting go of this because it's familiar. I know what it is, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's coming at me if
I
I
don't
let
know
it
what's
go.
coming. But it wasn't until I let go
That.
that I was able to move in a direction that would take me to safety.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I had to
Oh
follow
wow.
the instructions of people who knew. So the guy was telling me, he said, let go of the rod, let go of the line. So I had to follow
Mm.
his instructions and his
Instruction.
direction.
Wow.
Blake did not realize I fell out of the boat. Yeah.
Until
Because remember, the other guy fell out. And so they were trying to get
right.
him in the boat. So he
Mm-hmm.
was focused on this guy. And because the guy was up front. In the meantime, I'm over here banging up my head and right.
He didn't know. Wow.
People don't always know your situation.
That's true.
You can be over here struggling, drowning. People don't know.
No.
And sometimes we assume, well, they know, they should know, they should come after me. They're in
They
their own
don't have no
thing.
idea.
They
Yeah.
have no
They
idea.
focus somewhere else.
They're focused somewhere else. And it's not that they're ignoring you. It just
Don't know.
it just is. They just don't know. And I mean more things, but the final one I want to share tonight is you cannot allow a mishap to prevent you from moving forward. Like I decided, right? Because all of you may not know all my history with water, right? But I decided that this was not going to be, because I could easily, based on my history and based on what happened, I can easily say, you know what? The only water I'm touching is a water that comes in a bottle. But when dude
That's
said to
true.
me, hey, do you think you got another one in you? I paused because I was tempted to say, hey, get
No.
me off this thing. I was like, no, come on, let's do it. And I'm happy that I did do it because it went well, right? So the first time we went down, it didn't go that well, or that was the third time actually, but the
Right.
next time did.
Okay.
And so sometimes we allow an event, a circumstance, a person, a difficulty, a challenge, a hump to derail us. And
Right.
when we do that, we end up not achieving the goals we set for ourselves, and we end up not achieving not the goal, but the potential. We end up not using the potential that's in us.
Yeah.
And we never
that's true.
know what it was going to be like because we like, okay, yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because the second time around or third time around, you know what to do. You kind of know what to do because you've been there before, what not to do. So it becomes easier, So,
Right.
yeah.
So anyway, so that's my water
Oh.
experience. Now my leg hurts. I'm limping. I'm bruised.
But you'll do it again?
Well, we're gonna be doing it again in in June. I think we're going to another place. We're going with the Pathfinders. Yeah,
Nice. That might end up being something you really, really like.
I know.
It might just turn all the way around and you love
We'll
water.
see. We'll see. But that's my stories. Those are what I learned from falling out the boat. Falling out the
That's a
raft.
lot of stories.
It
That's
is
a lot of
stories.
that was huge.
Yeah,
That was huge.
it was big.
Wow. Wow. So what did Blake say when he finally realized you fell out the boat?
He said, "See, I told you."
And that's what he said?
Because he was like,
Really?
we should not go. We should not. He was like, he was saying we shouldn't go because he was saying that me and his mom shouldn't go because Blake swims,
Right.
but he didn't think we and we swim, but we're not like the strongest swimmers.
Right.
But he's like, yeah, you should go. But and so he asked me a couple of days ago because this happened last Friday. So I went to his room. So put him to bed, and he says, and I was limping. He said, "Did you see the doctor yet?" He said, "You need to go see the doctor so you can take care of this." He said, "It's been too long now." So he's pushing me to. Of course, I'm.
Go to the
I'm like,
doctor.
I got it. It's gonna be okay. He's like, "Daddy, go see the doctor." So,
Aw,
but
wow.
yeah. So that
That's
was it.
so cool. That's so cool. That is a great story. It's a great
uh,
story.
I mean, it was when I got back to the hotel, then I was thinking I was like, okay, there are a couple of things I could learn there, but at that time, I was
You
like,
weren't trying to learn anything.
I
You're
was
just
trying to
trying to get
learn
out the water.
nothing. I just need to get up out of there.
Oh
So
my
I need, you know
gosh.
what I need to do? I need to write a book called My Water Stories. My Water Stories.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, my water
Memoirs of the
stories,
Water by
or
Dwayne
something like that. Memoirs of
Wilson.
the Water. Um, I was trying to reach out to a friend of mine
Mhm.
who helped me. This was back in eighth. Well, let's Huddy. Let's see. I went to Huddy in the
80s?
seventh grade. Yeah,
Huh?
seventh, eighth, ninth grade. So we took a trip. It wasn't this. I don't think it was the senior trip. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to think why we took a trip. Because we didn't graduate from like middle school. Because Huddy
Well,
went straight up,
I mean, school's always going on trips, so maybe it was just a regular
just a regular trip. Okay,
trip.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. But yeah. So we went to Niagara Falls and had a experience up there in the water. Where hey Richard, thank you man. That Richard pulled me out of the water.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Dude, you keep going under.
I do keep going under. Hey,
Yeah,
well, brother
we gotta
Mundi, are
get
you
you to
out there?
float.
Brother Mundi. We went to what's the park we used to go to?
Oh my gosh. I know what part.
Was
I
was
I
it
could see it,
Heckscher
but I don't
or
remember the
Hex?
name.
Yeah.
Say it
So
again.
brother Mundi took me out in the water, right? And he's like, swim. I was like, brother Mundi, I can't. Well, I didn't say that, right? And then he left me out there, and then I mean he came back to get me. I was like, dude, what you
You
doing?
left me out there like, what's going on? Oh my gosh.
But yeah. So we had and I am thinking back, and we did a show, I think one of our very first show about the people who influenced us.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the people that influenced me
Two.
um study to study and read. And I mean he was,
Okay.
because remember he was a
Okay.
very spiritual kind of guy,
Yeah, he
and
was.
studying the Bible and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
and his daughter, the Mundis. Hey guys, what's up? So I'm giving you all a shout out.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah. So,
So wait, you
but
never learned
anyway,
how to float?
well, I can float. Remember, so remember. Well, you don't remember, but you had to swim to get out of tech. Like you had to
Ah,
swim to be able to get your diploma. So
okay.
I
Okay.
swim, and I could swim. Like I can, swim.
You can move.
But
Okay.
um, and I learned that since then, right? So
Mm-hmm.
so back in seventh grade, I wasn't really, I could not swim,
Okay.
so I had to learn to
Okay. Okay.
swim at Tech, and then
In order.
Pathfinders and all that stuff. I had to learn how to swim, and then
Mm-hmm.
I've taken lessons, swimming
Mm-hmm.
lessons and so forth, and even
Mm-hmm.
now, that's on my radar of things that I gotta gotta improve.
Swimming.
Swimming, yeah,
Well, I can't swim, so
swimming.
kudos to you. I can pretend to swim. You know how
Oh.
you stand on one leg and move your arms and the other foot and you hop? That's me. I can't swim.
Uh,
So,
let me see if I
so
could.
good for you.
Let
Huh?
me see if I can find one of those. Let's see, where is it? Do I have a picture? Okay, here is. This is how the day started.
Okay.
find a good one. There we go. Okay, here we go. Where's my iPhone thing? Here you go. Yeah, so that's how
Oh,
the
look
day
at you
started.
guys.
Yeah, yeah. Are we cute?
Okay. Yes.
And let me find another one. Now you couldn't take of course, take phones, right? Into the thing.
Right.
So I don't have a picture of that. Yeah, see, where's my phone? Yes, right there.
Oh, wow. That's the rapids. So it's like contained?
Right, that's what I'm saying. They built the park around the
Okay.
waterway. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So anyway,
How
whew,
cool is that?
that is
Uh, I think
life lessons.
yeah. Yeah. Mm.
All right, so that's I think that's a good place to end.
Yeah.
That's our discussion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to.
So what do we want people to take away from this tonight?
Let go.
Yep.
If you feel like you're drowning and you're holding on to something that's just not doing anything positive for you, let go.
Let go. I like it. Just let
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Mm. A lot of stuff in that. Those two words. Let go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let go.
Yeah. So,
One of my favorite stories in the Bible is
mhm.
where the children of Israel leave Egypt because they've had the 10 plagues and so forth. And the Pharaoh's like, okay, get out of here. Leave us alone. So he sends them away, and they get to the Red Sea, and Pharaoh's back in Egypt, and he decides, nah, I'm not letting y'all go. So he decides to go after them. And so they've got mountains on sides. They got the Pharaoh behind them. They got the water in front of them. And they start complaining. And they're like, okay, yeah, we should have stayed in Egypt because in Egypt, we blah, 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 blah.
At least we had X, Y, and Z. Yeah.
We have X, Y, and Z. And so the words that God said to them, he said, stand still. That's it. Stand still. I mean, he told them all this stuff, right? But stand still. Stop. Yeah. Just don't do anything, because sometimes
just pause.
Right. Sometimes in our attempt to solve the problem, we do a lot of stuff that actually compounds the problem. Right. You don't have money, and so you go borrow money, and now you got committed to whoever you borrowed money from. I mean, all kinds of stuff. But stand still, and sometimes just those simple things: stand still, let go. Don't talk, just be quiet.
Yeah.
Those simple things are so powerful for us. So like Danita said, let go. All right. If you've not done so, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the subscription button and the notification bell, and you will know when we go live and or put other videos up on the channel. Share with everybody else. Let them know that we are here and that we are trying to grow, and we're just talking about us. Hopefully you identify with something that we say. Really? It resonates with you, and then you can come out of the woods, right? Into the woods, out of the woods together, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Well, this is Dwayne.
This is Danita. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Have a great one.